Oh, wow, yes, I think I'm ready. Hello there. My name is Lord Flemington Bigglesworth III, and I'm off on an amazing big adventure. Can you see? I've got my big air balloon. My hot air balloon is all ready, and I'm going on an adventure to see what the professor has in store for me. I'm just so excited. I've got Teddy, I've got all kinds of different things. Oh, and I've even got one of my new inventions. I'm a bit of an inventor, if you didn't know already. And look, I have created a map that you can just put in your handkerchief and put in your pocket. So if you suddenly go, but where is my map? You can go, I know where it is. It's in my pocket. It's really, oh no. Oh no, the sunshine. It's gonna make me, oh no, it's ruined it. Another invention ruined. Well, I suppose it's okay. I've got plenty of other ideas. Now, you might already recognise me. Last year, I won a golden ticket and I got to go to the professor's workshop and I learned so much about him. I learned how much he loves us and all of the fantastic stories that kind of made me go, whoa. And that is why I am off on my adventure. Now, I've got my guidebook, which he gave to me, which is really good, but I'm just waiting for a message to come along. Before the message comes, though, I think I recognise a couple of you. Hey, hi, you were here last year, weren't you? Hello, you had a golden ticket. So did you. Hello. Oh, it's really nice to see you again. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your names. I'm not very good at that. Oh, and there's a few of you I don't recognise. Hello. Are you going to come with us on an amazing adventure? Wow, that's so good. Hang on a minute. Can you hear a funny sound? Oh, it's Gary! It's Gary the pigeon! Hello, Gary! Come here, Gary! Gary, come here! Oh, come here! Come here! Come here! Oh, my hat! Oh, no! A clue! Thanks, Gary! Take care! Say bye-bye to Gary, everyone! Oh, bye, Gary. Right, the clue says this. I'm terrible with clues. Please, can you help me? Here we go. Can you work this out for me? Your inventions can all be a bit of a bungle with snakes and wild birds head off to the... I think it's the river! Head off to the river! It's a bit of a bungle with snakes and wild birds head off to the... river. Have you got any ideas? What did you say? The hills? It could be, I'll try it. A bit of a bungle with snakes and wild birds head off to the hills. I think it needs to rhyme with bungle. I don't know. What did you say? Can you say it a bit louder? Jungle. Well done. Jungle, jungle, jungle. With snakes and wild birds head off to the jungle. That's brilliant. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, do you know what? To try and get my hot air balloon to go up, I need you to help me. Can you help me, please? You will. Thank you. So you've got to watch what I'm going to do, and we've got to say it together. And if we say it really loudly, the hot air balloon will go up. Right, here we go. Listen carefully. Look up. Look down! Look left! Look right! With God on our side, we can take flight! Can you try that again? You can? Okay, here we go. Look up! Look down! Look left! Look right! With God on our side, we can take flight! Oh, it's starting to move. That's really good. I'm going to quickly get in here. But before I do, it's time for our theme song. Get yourselves up. Wiggle your bottoms. Here comes our theme song. Wow.
Right, everyone, on your feet now, because this is our theme song, Bigger Than Big. We want everybody dancing around and joining in with the actions.
Wow! It's just so big! The trees are just so big! The bugs! There was a creepy crawly on me! It was this big! Oh, it's amazing, this jungle! Oh, hello! It's a sloth! I've got to be really slow so it understands me. Hello! Can you all say hello slowly to the sloth? Oh, I'm going to move slowly over here. Hey, this is such an amazing place. Hang on a minute. What did I hear? I think I heard the call of the greater thwetty thwonky bird. Did you hear it? I learned last year when I was kind of walking around with honey pots that bird can make lots of different noises. I'm going to try and get it closer so we can get a closer look at it. Right, listen carefully. If you want to try at home and make this noise, you do it too, okay? Here we go. Did you hear it? Keep going, it's going really well. Here we go again. I'm going to try a different call. It's coming closer. Keep going.
Flemmy! What are you doing here?
I was going to ask you exactly the same question, but I tell you what, I'm so glad it's you and not a big bird. But why are you here, Mrs Crumble?
Well, actually, I'm quite a bit disappointed that you're not a big bird. I was looking for some nice feathers for my feather duster.
Oh.
I've been cleaning the professor's workshop and all the feathers are coming out of my feather duster. I need a few nice colourful ones.
Oh, they're lovely. Have you got all that you need?
Well, I'm a bit disappointed. No, I needed a few more. Yes.
Okay, all right. And was that why you were calling me?
Yes. Well, actually, Flemmy, why are you here?
That's a really good question. I'm going on a really big adventure. The professor sent me on an adventure, and I'm in. Can you look behind you? Look. I'm here. A big air balloon, and I landed here. And he sent Gary the pigeon with a message that said, "Come to the jungle," and it is so big.
Wow, it is huge, isn't it? Yes.
But I don't understand how we met when it is so big!
Oh, well, the professor's never wrong, Flemmy.
He's not wrong, no.
There must be some things around here to give us a clue as to why we're here.
Yeah, you look that way, I'll look that way, and let's see what we can find.
Oh, hello. Oh, look, there's some flowers.
Oh, they look amazing. Can I have some? No. No, I won't sip them. But hang on, I found something that can water them. Look, a watering can.
Oh, I tell you what, look, there's a thumbs up.
That's good.
Usually means things are going well.
Hang on! My inventing mind is ticking! Oh, it's okay! We've got flour, we've got water, we've got thumbs, we're gonna make a giant cake! It's gonna be the biggest in the world! What do you think?
No, that's the wrong type of flower.
Oh, silly me!
Oh,
have you got any ideas?
Well, I tell you what. The water in the watering can, that's for making a cup of tea. I'll put the kettle on.
But it's still cold, and we haven't got a kettle.
Oh.
Let's keep looking. Let's see if we can find something else. I found it! But what do you think it is, Mrs Crumble? What's this?
Oh, it's a globe.
Oh, well, what does the globe do?
Well, it's the whole world.
I invented something just the other day that was a world map, and you can... Well, it was on a hanky and I blew on it and it got ruined. I could use this to help me travel around. That's so amazing.
Maybe,
But I
yes.
still don't understand.
Oh,
Flowers, globe, water, thumbs up.
Flemmy, what's that over there? There's a sign.
Oh, well done. Good spot. What does it say?
It says Genesis 1:2. I know what that is. That's from the professor's guidebook, the Bible.
Oh, that's so good. Do you know what? I brought the guidebook with me. Oh, look, I got it here, just here. Right, Genesis. Let's have a look. Oh, that's lucky. It's right at the front. And do you know what it says? It says the creation story.
Well, Flemmy, I know all about that. I can tell you a story. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, so much. I'm so excited. Can you tell me it now?
In the beginning. Those are the first words in the professor's guidebook, and you can find them in God's Bible in the book of Genesis, right at the beginning. Now, while I'm telling you this story, every time you hear the word big, bigger, or biggest, you shout big, or bigger, or biggest. Let's give it a try. Big, big, bigger, bigger, biggest, biggest. Fantastic. Let me tell you the story. Way, way back in the beginning, God created the biggest, biggest, biggest thing ever. The heavens and the earth. And it was good. Now, the earth was all darkness, but God is bigger. So he said, let there be light. And there was light. And it was good. And God separated breakfast time from bedtime, and around 4 p.m. he said that was cup of tea time. That's not in the Bible. You're right, Mr. Sloth. Anyway, God made day and night, and it was good. And God made wonderful fresh air that was so big it covered the whole earth and was the bluest of blue. And he called it sky, and it was good. And God wrapped the earth in big, wet, cold waters and lifted the ground to make mountains and great dry expanses, calling it sea and land. And it was good. And God had this big, big, big idea to create plants and trees and vegetables and fruit and beautiful flowers and wide expanses of the greenest grass you can ever imagine. And it was good. And God had the biggest idea to give our earth precious sources of light in the day and the night, created a hot sun to give us spring, summer, autumn and winter life to the plants. And by night, the moon and a vast expanse of stunning, bright, white stars twinkling away in the enormous universe. And it was good. And God said, let the seas be filled with fish, and let birds fly above the earth. Yes, including message-carrying pigeons. And it was good. And God, with his big, big, big imagination, created all the animals, cows, sheep, snakes and insects and lions and tigers and cats and dogs and, oh yes, let's not forget sloths. And it was good. So in the beginning, God breathed his Holy Spirit over everything, creating the biggest work of art ever. And into this wonderful world that he breathed life into, he placed man, you and me, creating people in his own image to enjoy his wonderful world by him breathing life into us. Mr. Sloth is wondering, and you too may be wondering, if God, who is so big and everything else put together, whether he is so far away from us and that he might not notice the animals or small children. He might not see his old housekeeper, Mrs Crumble, or Flemmy. But no, God sees and hears you and loves to listen to all the things that matter to you, however small. God is not distant and far away, but instead he's always near us. In fact, there's a verse in the Bible that reminds me of this. Neither height nor depth nor anything in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God. And that's in the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 39. God is so amazing, and I chat to him often. Oh, would you like to chat to God with me now? You would? Well, if you'd like to, close your eyes and picture space full of silence and darkness. And now all around you, you begin to see the universe, millions of beautiful stars. Tell God which one you like the most. Now zoom in from the stars to a planet. It's Earth, our planet, with its green land and blue seas. Tell God about a time you had fun at the sea. Now, zoom in again to a beautiful garden full of colourful flowers, trees and butterflies. Tell God your most favourite colour that he created. Now listen to the birds singing. God loves the sound of the birds, and he also loves your voice, whether out loud or silently in your head. So tell God something that made you laugh today. I think God is smiling too. Now tell something to God that made you sad, because God is listening. Maybe God will give you a picture. Maybe God is telling you a word. Maybe God is giving you a sense of what he wants you to know. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Now, whether you sensed God saying anything to you or not, He is always a good, good God. God is always loving. So that is how you can tell that a picture, word, or sense that you catch is from God or not. Now, when I was chatting to God, I saw an image of a painting of a person in an ornate gold picture frame. You know, like the ones I feather dust in the professor's workshop or in an art gallery. And I sensed God wanted you to know that, like that painting, He created you just the way He wanted you to be. And that gold ornate frame shows how precious that painting is and how precious you are to Him. You are His work of art, and nothing will be able to separate us from His love. And God said, "It is very good."
This song reminds us that God's kingdom is a really topsy-turvy kind of place. It's a topsy-turvy, curly-whirly, crazy kind of place, where the weak are strong and the first are lost and the slowest one wins the race. It's an upside down and an inside out and a back to front kind of thing, because everything is possible in the presence of the King. When a mustard seed of faith can move a mountain, and 2 little loaves of bread can feed 1,000 men, when a small boy with his sling can knock the giant flat, and a man can sleep inside a lion's den. Roar! It's a topsy-turvy, curly-whirly, crazy kind of place, where the weak are strong and the first are lost and the slowest one wins the race. It's an upside down and an inside out and a back to front kind of thing, because everything is possible in the presence of the King. When the lame begin to dance and the blind man starts to see, and the tankard full of water becomes a vintage red, when a faithful fisherman walk upon a lake, and from his grave a man wakes from the dead. Woo! It's a topsy-turvy, curly-whirly, crazy kind of place, where the weak are strong and the first are lost and the slowest one wins the race. It's an upside down and an inside out and a back to front kind of thing, because everything is possible in the presence of the King. Because everything is possible in the presence of the King.
Today's memory verse is taken from the book of Romans. Neither height nor depth nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God. That's found in the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 39.
Hi everybody, and welcome to today's prayer activity for Monday of our Flemmy Adventures Holiday Club. Now today you were looking at the story of creation and thinking about how God is bigger. Now I was thinking about something we can do that we can make bigger and bigger and bigger. And the first thing that came to my mind were bubbles. We can try and blow the biggest bubble. Now, I think I can blow the biggest bubble, so I want to see whether you can blow any bubbles bigger. Now, you can either do this with bubble mixture like I've got, or you can get some washing up liquid and a straw and see if you can blow the biggest bubble. So I want you to have a competition with me and with your family as to who can blow the biggest bubbles. Let's see if I can do the biggest bubbles. Oh, I did some quite big bubbles there, I have to say. I want to know if you managed to do bigger bubbles than me. Now, God created the world that is bigger than anything we can imagine. And today, while we think about how God is bigger, we're going to pray for the world that we live in. Pray for the world that God created for us. You can do that in one of two ways. You can choose to blow your bubbles, and while you're watching your bubbles float away, think in your heads about how God is bigger and pray to God about the world we live in. Or you can choose to pray out loud with your family, and you can pray together as a big group, and you can blow your bubbles after or before or something like that. So I'm going to say a little prayer, and then I'm going to blow some bubbles, and then I'll finish off at the end. And you can pray in whatever way you want to. So, dear God, I thank you that you created the world in which we live. I thank you that you are bigger than anything we can imagine. And today I pray for the world we live in. I pray for the things that we do that don't look after your world. I'm sorry for the things that we do that don't look after your world. And today I pray for places around the world that need your care. I pray that the people in those places feel your support and feel your love. Now, you can choose to pray in your head with your bubbles, or you can choose to pray out loud with your family. And I'll say a little amen at the end so we all know we're ready. Amen. Well done, everybody. That was great praying for our world. Good job.
bigger to help my air balloon go up.
Well, Flemmy, what you need is a rocket booster. Look, I've got one here.
Where did you find that?
It was here in the jungle. Here we go. I'll put it at the bottom of the basket and off you go. Oh, I tell you what, though, before you go, I like to chat to the professor. Shall we pray together before you go?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, let's put our hands together. Dear Lord, thank you so much that you are bigger than everything and that you created everything and you are so amazing. Amen.
Amen. Wow. So what happens? Are you going to kind of set it off and count down? Can you give me a countdown?
You want to count down with me? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Send your photos of craft and family challenges or anything else you want from Holiday Club to christchurchpearlyonline@gmail.com or click the Send Photos button at the bottom of the website. Don't forget to check out the website for more puzzles, games and activities. If you're a grown-up and you want to know more about today's Bible story, then visit the Going Deeper tab on the website.